I'm sorry I had to bring my baby.
I don't let you.
They won't send. I don't have nobody to watch them. Now I had to get on the bus.
I don't let you at all. It's part of my policy.
I didn't know that. This one I got on the bus.
I understand, but I don't allow kids while I'm doing hair around. Period. It's just you, and that's it.
So I'm saying, what I'm supposed to do? Cause
I mean, I don't know. That's not my problem. I just supposed to do the hair. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Okay, so can we talk about the client who went to their hair appointment with their 6 kids? Maybe it's just me. But when I book a hair appointment, I'm reading the requirements on their site. It literally be like, y'all be wanting a bitch to come pre-wash, pre-blow dry, by themselves. They gotta pay for parking, like all kinds of stuff. And you thought you was gonna bring 6 children with you? 6 kids? 1 or 2. 9 times out of 10, the policy said come by yourself. But 6? You was gonna bring all 6 of them with you? It's like it gets to a point where it's like, that's a liability, okay? If something happens to any of those kids in that man's shop, that falls back on him, not you. And it's 6 of them. Kids do not know how to sit down and just sit and be quiet. So 9 times out of 10, something would have happened. I'm just glad that he was smart enough to turn them down. No, I get it. Sometimes it is hard to find a babysitter. I get it. Then y'all said she got 6 kids and no car. The last thing on my mind, the very, very, very last thing on my mind would be a hair appointment. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like priorities, question mark. I get it. When you feel good, you look good. But baby, you got bigger things to worry about.
I just feel like if we're going to get on a bus with our 6 kids and show up to our hair appointment with our 6 kids, we should probably call the hairstylist and let them know that we're coming in with our 6 kids. Y'all might see 6 kids, but I see 6 liabilities. If it was a salon that she was showing up to with her 6 kids, then yeah, I could probably understand. But this is someone's apartment. You don't just show up to people's homes with 6 kids. Trust me, I do feel bad that she didn't get her hair done. But it's like, the policy's the policy. Why wouldn't you call ahead of time before showing up? She honestly probably thought that she could play the guilt trip card. But thankfully, the stylist stood on business, because if anything were to happen to any one of those kids in that stylist household, that mother is going to look to sue that stylist. I could see if it was 1 kid, but it was not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not even 5, but 6 kids. Girl, you really gonna have to find a sitter. Some of y'all were in the comments saying that the stylist was wrong for turning her away, but it's like, it's his business. I'm sure his crib was probably not even childproof. Leave that man alone.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kola, and let's talk about this situation that has the internet in chokehold. And it's about a woman who books a hair appointment, just a regular day, nothing crazy. But when she gets there, she pulls up to the braider's apartment with her 6 kids. Yes, 6 kids and nothing more, nothing less. Now this is where things get messy. People online are going back and forth heavily, and some are saying she's a mom, childcare is expensive, and sometimes you don't have a choice. Others are like, hold on, this isn't a salon, this is someone's home, and you can't just bump into someone's home with 6 kids unannounced. So let's talk about why the backlash is so loud. Let's watch these videos of people reacting to this mom, and then we're going to come back with a full commentary at the end of the video. And if you guys haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd really appreciate if you guys do so. Let's dig into it.
So I want to make this video for the hairstylist that turned away the lady that pulled up to his crib with 6, 7 kids for her hair appointment. As a former hairstylist, I went to American Beauty Academy. I've been doing hair all my younger adulthood, honey, from salons to doing hair in the kitchen. My mama did hair. Listen, you are not wrong. Everybody know you do not show up to nobody establishment to get your hair done with no 6 kids. And I got a whole lot of kids myself. This wasn't even no salon. You pulling up to somebody's small apartment and everybody want to act like he wrong. How was he wrong? She don't even know that man. He could be a sex offender. No tea, no shade. I don't even have 6 chairs in this crib and I got all these kids. And the reason that she didn't know is because she didn't ask. She did not ask, can I bring my 6, 7 kids to your house while I get my hair? She ain't asked because she didn't want to hear the answer. That's the truth. Shit. Everybody want to feel bad. Listen, how y'all feeling bad? Listen, hair is not a necessity. I was on the bus with my children too. Hair is not no necessity. He ain't wrong. Everybody need to mind their fucking business. All this soft ass shit. We all out here. We all working. Everybody struggle. But y'all not gonna say that man is wrong and that he's not professional because he didn't let her bring her 6-7 kids up in his crib. He's not a babysitter. Y'all not slow. Please stop with this bullshit y'all got going on, because it's starting to piss me off. And y'all know I be minding my business. I can't mind my business to this one.
As a mother, you have to understand that the kids you made are your responsibility. And once it gets to a point where you decide to keep having kids that you are not properly prepared for, that is your responsibility. It don't make no sense how a woman got 6 kids out here taking a bus and ain't got no babysitter, but you want to get your head on. Baby, I think the priorities is a little messed up. And I'm a mother myself, mother of 4. I understand you want to treat yourself, but if you're not in a position to treat yourself, baby, put the motherfucking treats back in the basket. It's not the time. Ain't no way you dragging around 6 kids on a bus to a hair appointment at somebody else's home. They working outside of his own residency. And you want to bring 6 badass kids up in there, and maybe your kid's not bad, but all kids is bad. All kids is dysfunctional. All kids require attention. So imagine having 6 of them, the chaos that is, while you trying to get your hair done. How you gonna expect a hairstylist to be a hairstylist and a babysitter? That's just unfair. Me personally, I don't even like when I have to bring one child with me, because I already know, like, I can't properly attend to the child and, sit and get whatever service you're trying to get done. So imagine having 6 little needy ass kids in someone's small ass apartment. That shit's crazy. I'm sorry. He is not wrong for turning her down. She is wrong for showing up like that. You know damn well you cannot bring all them people to some, even if it wasn't kids. Like, just imagine bringing 6 people period to someone else's house. What the fuck is really going on? This is an appointment for you, not the kids. Like, out of pocket, out of line. This is why they talk about us mothers with all these kids, because it really do be given impoverished. It be given unprepared. It be given lack of discipline. How the fuck you get to 6 kids, you don't know how to provide for them properly? You ain't got no car, no babysitters, like, you just had the kids. You want to get your head on, it's crazy to me. And then you have a problem that you got turned away. Bitch. Bitch. Go to the DMV and see they're going to turn you away, because you need to work on that first. You need to get your life together before you dragging kids around through hair appointments. IJS.
Not gonna lie, the GoFundMe pissed me off. Like, I don't understand what that mom needs a GoFundMe for. The mom with the 6 kids that try to bring him to the hair appointment. She actually has 7 kids. I don't understand what the GoFundMe is for. What are we supporting her for? It's what's really annoying to me is that people will have all these children, right? 5, 6, 7 children, and they expect either the government or the rest of us to support them, and that's what that GoFundMe is for. Unless the GoFundMe is for therapy or for her to get her tubes tied, why the fuck do you have the GoFundMe up? So that we can help you support the children that you on your own decided to bring in the world, that you're probably getting assistance for. You should have stopped at 2, but you have 7 children, and now you have a GoFundMe when obviously you can afford to get your hair done. You can afford to get your hair done over getting, like, childcare. Like, that's my thing. She doesn't need to GoFundMe. She needs to stop fucking and having kids. And that may be mean, but as I said, I am the oldest of 5. I have my own, like, lived experience and feelings on large families. And while my mom is not somebody that would ever set up a GoFundMe because she has all these kids, nor was she somebody that would bring all of us kids to a hair appointment or be entitled, a lot of y'all do that shit. A lot of y'all feel like you're owed something in life because you popped out a bunch of fucking kids. Go find their dads or stop having kids. Figure it out. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. That may be mean.
Because why would you bring 6 head of churn to your hair appointment in somebody's apartment? Did y'all see about that video going viral about the lady who brought her 6 kids to the appointment and the man turned her around? Mind you, in the video, it's so much going on. The churn is mixing up. The man dogs came outside the churn, mixing up with the dog, chasing behind the dog, terrorizing the man damn dog. He was just like, no, I said I don't have, I allow children. And she was like, what am I supposed to do? I caught the bus here. No. It was just so much going on. Because why would you catch the bus over there and you ain't halfway know if the man could have churn at the visit, at the appointment? That's something you got to call. You got to check once, twice, maybe 3 times about it. Can I bring my kids? Can I bring my kids? You got to ask. So she knew what she was doing. She thought she could slither her ass through them doors and get her hair done. And she asked him, she said, well, what am I supposed to do? Girl, you're supposed to get your ass back on the bus. What do you mean? But I don't know now. How did that video get out? Now, if the stylist if he had put that video out, now that ain't right. You should just told that lady politely, like, all right now, ma'am. No kids. And go on about your day. But now, how did that video get out? Altogether, that video was so much going on. It was a mess. It's nothing wrong with having 6 kids. Okay, but you might need to have that already ahead of time planned out. And then she was talking to somebody on the phone. They talking about, well, if he ain't gonna do your hair, you need to get your money back. Oh ma'am, where are you? And why your friend had to catch the bus? And why your friend ain't got nobody to watch her turn? So what you talking about on the phone? Get off the phone.
Let me start off by saying I get it. You ain't got nobody to watch them, and you had to catch the bus. I get it. But let me say this. That does not give you the right to expect the next person that's trying to do business to allow all them kids in the establishment. Because nowadays, when a kid breaks something, y'all be like, Timothy, I'm so sorry. We're still training him not to do that. And then don't offer no kind of payment or resolution. Just be like, so who gonna pay for my vase? Oh, I thought because I was getting my hair done, you just take it out of that. Heck no, we're gonna add it on top of that. It's $100 vase. And then it halfway look like they finna have a slumber party because look at the dude with the juice. Heck no, they gonna tear that house up. I can see it now. They gonna be running through, jumping on stuff, jumping off the TV, jumping off the couch, everything. Nah, no. But you know what? Here's what I would do because I got a big heart. I would literally say, hey, we're gonna give this a try. However, if your kids start acting up or if they start horseplaying and you can't control them, I don't care if I'm just now starting your hair or if I'm halfway through it. Y'all gotta go, and I'm charging you 50% of what your hair would be if I completed it. That's just what it would be.
You show up to my house with 6 kids and I wasn't even expecting one, I'm not letting your ass in either. But the stylist was wrong for not blurring them kids' faces. He really should have blurred the mama's face too. I get why he posted the video because people don't be believing shit is happening until they actually see it happen. But those kids don't need that type of scrutiny from the internet. And to be quite frank, the mom was in a difficult spot. You did not have to post her face. But we also need to be honest because people are like, oh, why didn't the mom ask in advance? You know why the mom didn't ask in advance? Because he would have said no. So she showed up hoping that the guilt would get her into the door. Like just this one time. And while y'all are like, oh, the kids was already bad. They was already running around cutting the food. I don't like how y'all are talking about them kids. They're being kids. However, what I do think was dangerous is that man had 2 dogs and the way that the kids interacted with those dogs. As someone with dogs, you're not going to try to fucking sue me because you didn't do the right preparation with your kids. So I always recommend this book to parents. It's called May I Pet Your Dog? And it's by Stephanie Commonson. I read it to my sister when she was really young and I noticed that it completely changed how she interacted with animals. The reason it seems so chaotic is one child is screaming, scared of the dog, and the other one is trying to pick them up. The dogs are playing with each other. They could have nipped one of the kids. That could have been a really bad situation. And it's like, I didn't ask you to bring your kids here to rile my fucking dogs up. You knew I had dogs when you booked the appointment. I didn't know you was going to have these kids with you. And for all those people who was like, oh, she should have found a sitter, be fucking for real. Who do you know who is watching 6 kids? Even people who would watch your kids, if you have 1 or 2 kids now, even people that will watch your kids now, do you think that they would watch your kids if you had 6? Even people you pay to watch your kids, do you think they're signing up for 6 kids if they're not running a daycare center in their home? Speaking of the home, y'all are like, oh, y'all should take that shit to the salon somewhere. That's that man's house. You also couldn't have 6 kids running around a salon, and I'm a shop baby. I will say I'm glad she didn't just leave the younger ones with the older ones. I really hate when parents do that. So, I mean, shout out to her for not doing that. I hope that she doesn't make that like a habit in the future. And I do be understanding that moms need to feel beautiful, especially with 6 kids. Like, I don't think that this is a misplaced priority because people are like, oh, you could get your hair done, but you don't have a car. Like, okay, you can't buy a car with the money it takes to get your hair done. I'm sorry, babe. But life is not fucking fair, especially when you have 6 kids. Life is especially unfair when you have 6 children. And so sometimes you have to miss out on shit. And that's what the lady on the phone should have fucking understood because she knew the plot. She seen the plot when the lady called her and was like, hey, I'm about to get on the bus. I got these 6 kids. I hope don't nobody say nothing to me. Girl. And for you to act surprised on the phone, either come get these kids or shut the fuck up.
So the backlash is so loud because let's talk about boundaries, safety, noise, space and just basic respect in someone's house, because like kids touching stuff, running around, crying, meanwhile someone is just trying to braid your hair in their own apartment is kind of crazy. So I really want to know where you all stand. If you're the braider, do you finish the appointment or just cancel it on the spot? If you're the client, would you even feel comfortable bringing all your kids to someone's house like that? And let's be honest, why would you come with 6 kids in someone's apartment without first calling them and just telling them you're going to be coming with your kids? And if it was a salon, then this would be understandable. That's a salon, that's a public space, but this is someone's personal space. And as someone said, it's not child-proof. It might be not child-proof, and the kids might end up damaging a lot of things that are in that man's house. And first of all, why wouldn't you call the braider to come and braid you in your house? You can just pay the transport for him to be able to come, and you giving an excuse of you didn't have someone to take care of your kids when you are away. 6 kids is so crazy. You paid transport for all of them to be able to take you to the salon, to that man's apartment to get your hair braided. So some say this might have been disrespectful from the braider's side, him recording the kids without hiding their faces. But is that really important? What's really important is you bumping into my house unannounced. Yes, you called and you wanted your hair done, and I told you to come, but I didn't tell you to come with your whole family. Otherwise, you could have just told me to avail myself in your house to do the hair from your home and not in my home. Because if, for example, something happened to your kids, let's say for example something happened to your kids, would you you would have held me accountable for your kids, and that would have been even a lawsuit. But this is my space, this is my personal space, and if I don't let everyone come into my home, what you could have done is just communicate. People really hate communicating, and you just bumping with 6 kids and expecting me to do your hair is so crazy. Because am I now babysitting your kids or doing your hair, or just both? Because I'm babysitting, making sure the kids are not messing around with my household items and stuff, and at the same time braiding your hair. And mind you, there were also some little puppies there, so this is kind of chaotic. And if she really didn't think about it, then I wonder. And I have also seen about there is this GoFundMe for the lady, and some are really sympathetic about her situation, and they're saying she might be going through a lot, and she was just overwhelmed. But do you guys think her behavior was right? Or do you also think the braider's behavior was also right to not do her hair? Because I felt like they would have rescheduled the appointment and really come to an agreement on when I can do your hair when you're not busy. Or I don't know, but let me know in the comments below how you all feel about this situation. And finally, credit goes to all the respective owners of the clips and content used in my video. Your thoughts and perspective made today's work possible. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube, and I'll be so grateful. And I'll see you in the next video.